Hi, today's video is about Saturn retrograde. So Saturn is going retrograde, now Saturn is stationary in Aquarius, it is going retrograde and going back to it's retrograde means whenever any planet is retrograde, it is looking back to the previous sign, means towards Capricorn. So uh, what about Saturn retrograde? What is the result? Uh, what should we do when any planet goes retrograde? So, if in the birth chart any planet is retrograde, we do that particular work again, over and over again. Like now, Saturn is going retrograde, so whichever house lord your Saturn is, or whichever house your Saturn is sitting, you have to clear that karma, whatever you have done in the last 30 years, you have to clear that karma. That is the work during the Saturn retrograde. Okay, so for Aries, Saturn is retrograde in the 11th house and looking back to 10th house. So 11th house is friends, income, friends, income, colleagues, and all, and 10th house is what you know very well. So every Aries ascendant, Aries moon should be very careful about their colleagues, their work. They have to improve the relationship with their colleague. If you have any hassle with anyone in the office, anyone in the workplace, with any friend, you have some hassle which is unresolved, you have to resolve. It does not mean you have to resolve means you have left a friend because that friend's motto of life doesn't go with you, so you have to again mingle with that friend. No, if the matter is unresolved, then you have to resolve it back. Sometimes it happens that you have told some lie about your colleague or about your friend to someone, so you have to take it back. Okay, so for Taurus ascendant, it is 9th and 10th lord sitting in 10th, and looking back in 9th. So 9th and 10th lord means your father. It's about your father's profession, your profession, etc. And your so if you have like some, if you had some duty towards your father, if you have some trouble about your work, like you wanted to work on some particular project and but you could not, so within this span till November you can try over and over again in that particular field. It might be possible that you will be successful in that particular matter. And if there is mint marbo ebare mint. So if there was some duty towards your father and you have not fulfilled that, so you have to do that, you have to work on that particular, here's my mint, you have to work on the relationship with your father also, father guru, and your workplace and all. About now Taurus, Gemini, it is looking in 9th and it is sitting in 9th and looking back at 8th. So for Gemini it can be some sudden gain also, but if you have done something good, if you have done something good for someone but you have not received appreciation and all, it can be a sudden appreciation. It is possible that you can get some sudden appreciation. Okay, but you know it very well, Saturn is not like Jupiter, Saturn is not like Venus, Saturn is Saturn, tough taskmaster, and Saturn is the judge and all. So when Saturn is being retrograde and looking at your 8th house, you should be careful. You should be careful because if you have done something wrong, so it can give you sudden wrong result also. Okay, so after that Gemini, then Cancer. For Cancer, it is sitting in the 8th house and looking back at 7th house. So for Cancer people, next 6 months your business can be ruined completely if you have done something wrong with your business partner or something like that. Your marriage also can be ruined if you have done something wrong with your partner and that partner was tolerating everything, so and you thought that I'm the lucky one or I'm the clever one, so you are wrong. You know, Saturn is very good in judgment. So whatever you have done, Saturn is just. Saturn will not give you bad result for anything good you have done, or it will never give you good result for anything bad you have done. And Saturn is very just. So Saturn is exalted in Libra, and Libra is the uh, balance. Libra is the balance. So Saturn is exalted in Libra because Libra is the balance and Saturn is the judge. And you have already seen that in courtrooms, that balance, the blindfolded lady with balance is standing. Okay. So about Cancer I told, then after Cancer it is Leo. For any Leo ascendant, and Leo moon, it is sitting in the 7th house, looking back in the 6th house. Saturn is really happy in 6th and 8th, you know that. Saturn is very happy, means well adjusted in 6th and 8th. 6th and 8th and 12th. Saturn, specifically 8th and 6th, because 6th house is for your karma and your service. And Saturn in 6th means you are a very hard working person. Saturn in 3rd, Saturn in 6th. Okay. And when Saturn is looking at your 6th place from the 7th place, for like Leo ascendant, Leo moon, it might be possible from the negative side that your partner can have some trouble. Your partner can have some disease, some hassle, some court cases kind of things are possible. And it is quite possible that your partner will give you a very partner will work hard on the relationship, or vice versa, that you should work hard on the relationship. And for in general for Cancer and Leo, because their 7th lord is Saturn, so every move of Saturn is not hassle free. It brings some to and fro changes when it retrogrades, you know that. So you should be careful. Careful means don't get scared, or unnecessarily don't get scared. You should keep your karma very clean. So whatever you have done, the result will be there in these 6 months. And definitely Saturn loves in hard work. So if you have worked hard, and if you were genuine to your like spouse, partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, business partner and all, then there is no need to be scared. But definitely it is not hassle free, because both Cancer and Leo are having 7th lord Saturn. So Leo should be careful about their diseases also. They should get checkup of any trouble they are having, especially Saturn is looking towards Capricorn, means there might be some trouble in the knee, because Capricorn is a knee. Okay, there might be some trouble in the knee, some trouble in the bone, or some trouble in some like extreme cold kind of thing, or like corn kind of thing, or pain, this type of thing, hard, cold, or pain in the knees, or below the knees and all. Okay. So after that, Virgo ascendant, it is sitting in the 6th house. Virgo ascendant, it is sitting in the 6th house and looking back in the 5th house. So looking back in the 5th house, if the child is, if it's a student and giving competitive exams for some higher degree of studies, the child might be successful. Otherwise it can give you a pressure also. There you can have some uh, like enmity in the place where you are studying. Okay, so you should be careful about that. After Virgo, that is Libra. For Libra, Saturn is something very important because Saturn is exalted in Libra, so every move of Saturn is very positive for Librans. Okay, Libra moon or Libra ascendant. So Saturn is in your fifth house. Every move of Saturn is most of the time positive for Librans, but it depends on your natal position of Saturn also. So it depends on natal position of Saturn also, but most of the time it is positive. From fifth, it is sitting in the fifth and looking at fourth is also good. After Libra, it's Scorpio, it's sitting on fourth and looking at third house. So if you are having a planning to buy a house or something like that, that's work may start for you. There can be something good about your mother or something hazardous about your mother. After Scorpio, it is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, it is sitting in the third and looking. Third lord is looking at second, and it is your second lord also. So if you are in business, it is good for you. And after that, in Capricorn, the second lord Saturn is looking at you. So it's a time to build your finance. For Aquarius, ascendant lord is sitting in ascendant is good, but 12 lord is sitting in ascendant is not that good. So you have to be little careful about your expenses and all. And for Piscean, it is 12 lord sitting in the 12th, and 11th lord is sitting also in 12. So which way you are spending, you have to be very careful if you are Piscean moon or Piscean ascendant. And for Piscean, Aquarian and Capricorn moon, this is Sadesati going on, so you have to be little bit careful about Sadesati also. So if you can stop, then stop having non-veg, alcohol, because Saturn is very strict. Saturn does not like non-veg, Saturn does not like alcohol, Saturn does not like any kind of wrong kind of relationship or anything wrong, because the toughest taskmaster and the judge is Saturn. So okay, have a nice time. Bye.